What's gross? This one's gross. That's what's gross. Ew. What do you mean ew?
Sticker. It's gave you.
I made it to a heart.
Yep.
You pretty
Wiggle
much
your
have to
fingers.
get,
Yeah, like this. Look it.
you have to get pretty far up in there.
Just go like.
Hello friends, hi, welcome back to the channel. Have I got a video for you today? So, briefly, if you don't follow us over on Instagram, you might not know, we might have mentioned it in a video or two, but I can't remember. But this year, because of the move, the big renovation, a million life things that all happened at once, we made the decision not to raise any meat this year. Every year we raise a lot of different bird options for our freezers, and we did not this year. But we are very fortunate that we have a friend who actually raises meat birds to sell in her little farm store. Not little, I went today. Let me tell you how busy that place was. Crazy. So happy for her. Anyway, so we approached her and we said, hey, we're not growing meat birds this year because of XYZ. Is it possible if we can just, you know, get some from you? But we made a deal with her. She gave us the deal. Because we're gonna piece them out ourselves. So we just needed them like ready to go. So I just picked them up. They're legit like in bags, ready to be pieced out, not even like sealed properly because we're piecing them ourselves. It was a big way to save money. Now we did support her, so we did pay a little bit more than if we were raising them ourselves, obviously, because time and energy goes into it, and we understand that. We're happy to support local, even better that it's a friend, and we still got a pretty good deal on it. So I'm going to bring these bad boys in the house, and I'm going to show you how we piece them out and get them ready in our freezer for this winter. But first, I have to take care of another problem. Oh my gosh. So as you know, we didn't grow much this year. So I had to go pick up our milk order for the week, and the farm store that we get our milk from is closing this weekend. So she had a lot of good sales on a lot of produce. This bottom one's full of squash too. So I got a whole bunch of spaghetti squash, a whole bunch of butternut squash. These will be great in crates in the basement for the winter. I did grab a massive bushel of apples. This won't last very long. I'll have to get more, but she is also my supplier for milk throughout the winter. Even though she's closed, she brings it in for me. So she'll still have apples for the next like month and a half approximately. So when I go back in to get milk orders, I'll be able to still get some. And then on my messy floor, I snagged a bag of sweet potatoes from her because it doesn't hurt to have extras. And then freeze-dried fruit. She was clearing them out. She doesn't want to hold on to them over the winter. Obviously, we eat these like candy in our house. So I bought whatever stock she had left. So I gotta unload all of this before I get started on the chicken. So I'm gonna do this a little differently than what I usually do because I'm on a time crunch today, unfortunately. Very unfortunate. The chickens weren't supposed to be ready until next week, but for whatever reason, she had to get them processed this week. So it's a week ahead of schedule. I actually had a date all planned out next week to do this. But it is what it is. But I don't have the fridge space to throw all these birds in until I can get to it to be able to piece them out. And I really want them pieced out. So, we're just gonna, I got a section on my counter cleaned off. This bowl is massive. I don't know if you can tell perspective. And I have my pull-out cutting board. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cut, throw all the pieces in the bowl, see how many I can get done. I have about a half hour right now, so I'm hoping that I can at least get like half of them done. Because we have a very busy evening when the kids get off the bus. So let's see how far we can. Okay, first bag. I have them all sitting outside on my patio right now because it is, this one. It's 45 degrees outside Fahrenheit, so it's pretty cool out. It's winter right now, right? So, I mean, obviously that's not like perfect ideal temperature to keep them, but that's fine to sit out there rather than the house, where the house I think is at like 71. So, first bag has 2 birds, weighing a total of 12.32 pounds. So let's go ahead and start with these 2. Okay, so this is one bird cut up. I have 2 breasts, my quarters, my wings. These things are massive. Tenderloin? That's not what they're called. Oh my god. Anyway, from the chicken breast. What's it called? A tender? I don't know. Anyway, and then we have, because I'm not a professional butcher, you guys. I'm really not. So like, there's a little bit of meat left on there. Not a lot though. And then the neck. We don't waste those. I'm going to package those up separately so that we can use those for soup and broth and stuff like that. Hey guys, it's another day. So like I told you, we were really busy that day. It took me 2 hours to disassemble all 10 of those birds. I really wanted to show you, but I was in a huge time crunch trying to finish it all up, get it done, because we had to go to the kids' school to pick up fundraisers. We had to drive 2 of our kids to a town 25 minutes away. We had to go buy my one child some pants, and then we had to go to another town. Like, we were just all over the place, and we only had like a 2-hour gap to do everything. So I kind of just rushed on this, and filming it was not my priority. So it's all in the freezer now, so I'm going to totally just quickly show you what I did. So I put breasts in a bag. There's 4 chicken breasts per bag. They're pretty good sizes. If they were smaller, I'd have to do more for our family, but because they're good sizes, I felt 4 was, you know, pretty valid. The same goes for chicken quarters. Those are some pretty big stinking quarters. So 4 in a bag for those as well. What else did we freeze? Oh, Andrew's been bugging me to do homemade chicken strips. So I cut the tenders off the breast, as you've seen in the video, and so we froze those so we can make homemade chicken strips. Somewhere in here there's chicken wings. Oh, is this it? Yeah. So then there ended up being 2 bags of chicken wings. I was torn if they should have been 1 bag or 2, but I was like, you know what, we'll just do 2 this time around because there's not as many, so it's fine. It'll just be a special treat when we do use these this year or the next coming months. So there's 2 packages of those, and then of course I saved in Ziploc bags all the chicken backs, so the carcasses and the necks. I put 2. Oh no, that's not gonna go in there. Shoot, I messed that all up. Anyway, I'll fix that in a second. I put 2 per bag, and then I can pull one out, do a batch of broth as I need to, or as I have on some onion vegetables too, or as I need broth, one or the other, I don't know. This is going to be a later Darien problem, to be completely honest with you. So anyway, this is our chicken freezer actually. It's in a terrible spot in our basement right now as our shop gets finished, and our freezers will be moved out there, but we're going to upgrade this freezer because this used to be enough for our family when we would fill this once a year with chicken. It's not anymore. We go through over 100 chickens a year now, so this freezer is not practical, but for now it's working. We're making it work. Clearly I need to defrost it, but anyway, so that's what we did with our birds. Okay friends, I'm so sorry that I did not finish that chicken video the same day. Life happens, you know. Anyway, I have to get going now and do other things. My dogs have to go outside. But anyway, I hope that was a little helpful or interesting. I don't know what my purpose of the video was, but that's what we do for our chickens. So I hope you liked that video, or you know, the gist of it, or to watch my bad butchering skills. I'm actually usually not too terrible, but I can't find my good fillet knife that we use when we butcher. So I mean, good thing I guess, because if I did not have that knife for a full butcher day, that would have sucked. So I guess just for piecing out, it's not so bad. But anyway friends, thank you for watching in our little corner of the interwebs, and subscribe if you're nosy and you want to see what we're doing, you know, what kind of fun things we're doing, what kind of weird things we're doing, I don't know. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Until next time guys, bye.